me on my way now. You just give me a...
500 million for Elon Musk.
Yes, but
the Tesla guy.
Yeah, but the money went down.
Yeah.
But he never give up, because it's discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the Wright brothers when they build airplane.
Yeah.
The airplane gonna fall.
Yeah.
Because the discipline.
Yeah.
Yes, So anybody who is not disciplined, you gotta steal from. It's a dangerous human being.
Absolutely.
For 10 kids, most of the time when I walk to school, I walk 3.5 miles to school when the temperature is 115 degrees, 130 with no shoes.
No shoes?
Yeah, no shoes, because my parents, they took poor to buy shoes, you know. They took poor to buy shoes. When I take a shower, there's no shower we wake up early in the morning, you take bath outside, you wear your clothes.
You hurry up so nobody can see you.
Yeah, we don't even have towel. I wear my clothes, you watch me, on top of wet clothes, and that's
absolutely,
it,
Absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely, man. Wow.
So, I eat one meal every day, Only the time I wear shoes on Christmas Day, we're going to church. My father are going to bring the shoe out from the cupboard. You wear the shoe. When you come back, they take the shoe, they put it back in the cupboard again. By the time you wear shoe again, you go to Easter.
An elder is someone of an older age that I consider to have insurmountable wisdom, a great sense of culture, integrity, character, and identity. And this man that I'm talking to right now, today, embodies all the attributes that I just said. This is my guy. I know him for a while, and I know I kind of screwed the intro up, but sometimes it's a little difficult, but he embodies everything I say. I know him for a while. I want you guys to welcome my guy, man, my guy TJ. How you doing, my brother?
Great. Good to be here. Good to be here.
Yeah, same. I know I kind of butchered the intro a little bit.
It's okay. Good to be here.
Yeah. How you doing, my brother?
Fine,
man? How was your day, man?
My day is super productive.
Yes, sir. TJ, man, what does that represent?
Yeah, it's Tegere Jovi.
Say it again.
Tegere Jovi.
Is that French?
No, that's Nigerian name.
Nigerian name.
I'm from Nigeria.
So you are of Nigerian descent.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm from Nigeria. Came down to United States. At the age of 15, I got a scholarship. Track and field.
Okay.
Decathlon to Georgetown University.
Okay.
Yeah, I graduated Georgetown University. At the age of 18.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Oxford University. Graduated from Oxford University. Got a job. At the White House Department of Management and Budgeting.
Oh wow.
I was there for a while, and while I was there, I went back to school again, went to America, invested in Japan, came back, and, work, I was a scholar at the American Enterprise Institute.
Oh, wow.
Defense policy, and in Africa, and, then after a while, really, I just kind of fed up,
Yeah.
Decided to go into business, for myself.
Okay.
Me and my brother, we partnered together.
Okay.
I'll have a company we'll have two companies. One is Rivers, then one is Moko. Moko basically, it's like a furniture company. We do like high-end, furniture.
Okay.
Door, the most cheapest door we sell basically is 200. We have door, for 100,000, 20,000, all those things, So
that's the range from about 20 to 100,000.
Yeah, to 100,000. We build, the president, of Nigeria and his library, the central bank,
Oh wow.
So many great stuff, so many banks, so many projects, school, basically. So basically, we're just kind of tired of that, and then we brush into oil and gas.
Oh wow.
And then we do what they call, we have a crew boat.
A crew boat.
Yeah.
What is a crew boat?
A crew boat basically, the oil rig basically is in the high sea.
Okay.
So the crew, The crew basically. So what the crew boat does, the crew boat go to the land to pick up the crew and take it to the oil rig. So by the end of the day, after all day work, basically, you know, the crew boat again pick them up, take them offshore to the land. They will have the cargo vessels also. The cargos, it picks the cargo from the land
Okay.
to the oil rig. You know, then we'll have the supply tanker. So basically, that's what we do right now. You know, so
Is it lucrative? Is
oh,
the
very
money good?
lucrative. It's very challenging. You know.
Yeah.
So I mean, basically, you know, we're having a, you know, we have we walk through the NNPC.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Nigerian Petroleum. That's what we walk through. You know, we have a contract.
So
you know,
it's
with them.
domestic.
Yeah, with domestic, you know, contract, you know, with Mobil, Exxon.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Oh
basically,
wow. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
basically, you know, my office, you know, is in New York. So I work 3 days in New York, you know. So
So
I private jet to New York, you know, 3 days a week.
you do what?
Private jet. I take a private jet to
So
New York, you know.
3 days a week.
Yeah, 3 days a week.
You PJ to New York 3 days a week.
Yeah, you know. So my office, you know, it's in Rockefeller Plaza,
Okay.
Avenue of America.
Wow.
Yeah, so you know, that's what, you know, I do right now, you know.
So you got a crew, or you got a team, or you got employees?
Well, we have a team, you know. We have a team. Basically, you know, reason why we just have a new contract, you know. They just award us. It's imaginary oil field. Imaginary oil field basically is so basically so let's say you have an oil field.
Okay.
An oil field basically is like, you know, an oil well.
Okay.
It's not been tapped. So the oil well, if allocation is been given to you, the allocation basically has been given to you by NNPC.
Okay.
So basically, you know, the Nigerian government get 40%. You get, you know, 60%.
Okay.
So basically, for you to drill the oil, basically, you know, you must have a group of consultants that's going to work with you.
Okay.
And you must, you know, have the fund, you know. You know, so after 30 years, then the oil field does not belong to you.
After 30 years?
Yes. That they give it to you for 30 years.
And
So
they take it after that. They take it back from you.
Yeah, then they become imaginary oil field.
Okay.
So they give it to somebody. They give it to somebody else. So we just acquire an imaginary oil field. So basically, you know, we are the first phase, the second phase, you know, it's been approved.
Okay.
For us, you know. So basically, we're looking for the funding, you know, to tap the oil.
Okay.
So basically, me and my brother will raise, you know, 252 million. We need 500 million.
You did what? You raised $252 million?
Yes.
How do you go about doing that?
I mean, you know, it's network, you know, the people, I mean, but basically we know so many people, you know, like one of my great friends, you know, Ortega, the guy who owns, you know, Zara.
Okay.
Yeah, I have so many, my friend Sheldon Ellison, you know, it's a great guy, you know. I know so many people, you know. So basically, you know, we're willing to give, you know, 12%, 15%. It's like if you have $100 million and you take it to the bank is not going to give you 12%. The bank will give you 4%, maybe 5%. But, you know, we have some white boys, they can come and say, look, man, let's go 50-50.
I got you.
So we're not willing to do that. We're willing to just give. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. So you're saying that the bank, if you get the money from the bank, they want to go 50-50.
Yeah, not the bank, you know, it's an investor.
Okay.
Let's say you're an investor, now you come to me and say, look, I told you, look, this is what I have, you know, it's imaginary oil field. I want to tap this oil, but I don't have the fund.
Yeah.
You know, to do that. So you come to me and say, look, what? So look, I'm gonna work with you. Look, how many percentage I want to be an investor, I want to invest. So basically I'll tell you, look, we're gonna give you 12%.
Okay.
We're not gonna give you 15%. Because my brother owns 30%, I own 30%. Nigerian government and NPC 40%.
40%.
Yes.
So out of the so the 10-15% is coming out of you guys.
Yes, coming out of yes.
Oh, so you and your brother, you split the percentage.
Yes.
I get what
so
you're
the white
saying.
guys, they're not doing no job, they're just investing their money.
I got
the
you.
Investors, you know.
Yeah.
So basically the reason why, you know, I have so many people I work with in New York, you know, so many hedge funds. You know about hedge fund?
Yeah, I know about talking about Wall Street, right?
Yeah, Wall Street. You know, so I mean in Wall Street most of the time, you know, I mean, you know, so work with a lot of, you know, we have different people that want to invest.
Okay.
You know, because with the oil field, imagine oil field, when it comes to oil, they have you have the burning light.
I got
The
you.
burning light is the natural gas.
Okay.
You know, then you have the AGO. AGO is the waste from the gas they use entirely the road.
Yeah.
Say all those black stuff you see in the road, it's called the AGO.
AGO.
Yeah, that's what
Gotcha,
it's the waste from the gas. All those black when you drive your car, you know, on the highway. All those
Yeah.
it's called the AGO. That's what it's the waste from the gas.
Oh, wow.
So they have the DPK. With the DPK, you know, they do with the DPK, you get Bonsiana, Oka, you know, like this topping time, or to take, you know, women fingernail polish.
I got
You
you.
know, all the stuff, everything comes from the gas.
I got you.
Yes.
I got you. So, man, that's brilliant, man. So, you say that you trying to raise $500 million,
yes,
and you right now you have 252 million.
yes,
Right?
yes.
So, what is the return after you? Let's just say you get the $5 million. Right?
Yes.
What is the return you plan on getting when you get the $5 million?
I mean, basically, you know,
500 million.
if we start tapping the oil, the working, basically, we're looking at about, let's say about $1 million every day.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, you talking some crazy.
Yeah,
numbers,
it's
bro.
$1 million every day. So you got to pay your crew, you got to pay consultant, you got to pay a lot of people. Yeah, you know.
So after the overhead, all right, let's just say. So how long would the contract be? You said it's 30 years.
It's 25 years.
25 years.
Yes.
Okay.
So the oil field basically, you know, is 30 years. The imaginary oil field is 25 years.
25 years.
Because you not really, they can give you an allocation and say, this is where the oil is. But to bring your equipment and trying to go
dig down and trying to find. That's why they call it an imaginary oil field.
No, it's not imaginary oil field. Then, if NMPC award you, say, look, we're giving you an allocation. They call it allocation.
I got you.
Allocation, which means it's an oil field. Basically, you don't know where the oil is. Period. So you have to come with your equipment, your team, you know, your expertise, you know.
That's why they term it imaginary.
Yeah, of course, you know. So they come. Basically, they're gonna have to look for the oil. So if you're trying to, it's like, you know, if you're trying to go use the equipment to go get it, if you miss, that's $100 million.
Ooh.
So you have to start all over again. So you have all kind of engineers.
Wow.
You see that? So it's a very tough business. So, but with the imaginary oil field, you don't have to go through that. The oil well is already there.
It's already there.
You just go and tap. You know?
Okay. Oh, so the imaginary oil field is a field that's not tapped.
Yeah.
But you know exactly where the oil is.
Yes, already.
Now I get it.
So, but if they give you an allocation, say allocation has been given to you by the president of Nigeria on NMPC. You don't know where it's like, everywhere. Like we come to this, it's a building here.
Okay.
But there's no equipment. You have to, this is my equipment, this is my shampoo bar, this is my barber shop, this also, you have to set up the equipment, you have to come with a group of consultants.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the way it works, you know.
Oh wow, that's interesting, man. So how long you say you've been doing this?
We've been doing this now, you know, we're doing this business now for about, 15 years, me and my brother. We start with the crew boat, the supply vessels, you know, the tanker, you know, so basically, so to buy one cargo vessel, to buy like a cargo vessel, it's about $9 million. To buy a crew boat, you know, it's about $8 million.
Sheesh.
So to fuel the crew boat, because the crew boat is being built in Mobile, Alabama. So to fuel the crew boat to all the way to take it to Nigeria, to Niger Delta, it's going to cost you about maybe $200,000 just to, you know, with the food and to pay the captain.
Wow. So after the overhead and paying the employees and all of that, man, what is your take home?
Basically, you know, we've not, you know, our take home basically, you know, right now really maybe about, we've not started the you know, the imaginary airfield. But if the business start going, take home, you know, every week after we pay everybody, you know, you're looking about, you know, maybe $5 million.
Sheesh.
Because you have a group of consultants, you got all kind of people you have to pay. Your back office, your front office, you know, people in the boat, all kind of stuff, you know. So it's a lot of expenses, you know.
Okay. So quick question, right? You said so before you started your own business, what was you doing?
If I started my own business, what you mean?
As far as work, what was you doing for work?
I was working. I was in American Enterprise Institute.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was you doing?
I was a scholar.
Okay.
A scholar, a resident scholar.
Okay.
Defense policy in Africa.
Okay, so you was back in Nigeria.
No, I was not back in Nigeria. I was here. American Enterprise Institute. It's a think tank.
Okay.
It's a Republican think tank.
Okay.
It's a Republican think tank. Domestic policy where they make policy for Republican, president.
Gotcha.
You can come to me and say, look, can you write this policy for me on, get your research this policy for me.
Gotcha.
On healthcare, on defense, on schools,
Gotcha.
all those things.
Gotcha.
Yes,
Okay. So, what made you want to verge away from that and start doing your own thing?
I mean, sometimes you cannot, you can't keep on working for people.
I got you.
You look at yourself one day, like I look at myself. I like to live good life. For you to live good life, you must work very hard. Working very hard to achieve your primary objectives. And I'm into high fashion. Expensive watches. Private jets. Ferrari, all the stuff. I have nice cars, all the stuff. But sometimes all those are just material stuff. If you want to buy those stuff, it costs money. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You
So
work hard for
so you got to work hard. So the only way for you to be successful is discipline.
Absolutely.
And if you're not disciplined, you cannot be successful. And if you look at yourself, what you do today is going to affect you 10 years from now.
Absolutely.
And 99% of what happened to you in your life, it comes from you.
Absolutely.
The decision you take comes from you.
Absolutely.
It doesn't come from anybody.
Absolutely. So let me ask you a question, right? What's the most expensive thing you bought so far?
I mean, you're talking about material stuff. What do you mean? Like,
yeah, materially. Like just to reward yourself.
I bought me, watch, Patek Philippe.
Patek? And what that run, like 200?
No, 300 or something thousand.
Oh Lord, you hear that? Patek.
Yeah,
all that stuff Future the rapper was talking about, you got one.
Yeah, Patek Philippe, Constantine Boucheron, Tourbillon, tough stuff like that, Sky Dweller, have all those stuff, I'm into high sneakers like Buludi, like Testoni, Universal shoe.
Yeah.
I shop in the best shop in the world, Harrods of London.
Gotcha.
Selfridges of London.
Oh my God.
Katie Boleyn, all those things,
I don't know none of this he talk about, but I got you. I like
top stores,
Yeah,
high fashion, Bironi, Chavet, Tom Ford, all those are top designer. Eating, all the top joggers,
How did you curate your sense of fashion? Because I see what you got on now.
Basically, my fashion really, I'm into European fashion.
Okay.
Yeah, because fashion these days, you lean with the fashion, everything got to be
Fit,
fit, all those things.
Exactly.
It's not by being big,
Exactly.
That's what fashion is about. You got to dress clean, everything clean.
Absolutely.
A sports watch, like I don't wear suit. Basically, what I wear, I can, like stuff like this, I could wear like Bironi jacket or Zenion jacket, or Canali.
Gotcha.
Blazer, I just wear it on top, clean, with top sneakers, good sneakers, with good sports watch,
with a nice washed up. That person don't understand how much it costs.
All I wear is good expensive T-shirt, and that's it,
Got you. You look good though, bro. So let me ask you this, right? You said you got here when you was 15, right?
Yes.
Tell me about your upbringing when you was back in Nigeria.
When I was back in Nigeria, my father was a civil servant.
Okay.
I know my father, and my mother will have 10 kids.
Your mother and your father had 10 children?
Yeah, it's 10 of us, yeah.
Wow.
And 10 of us, we live in one bedroom.
10 kids live in one bedroom?
Yes. So my father as a civil servant with 10 kids made $25 a month.
Wow.
For 10 kids. Most of the time, when I walk to school, I walk 3.5 miles to school when the temperature is 115 degrees, 130, with no shoes.
No shoes?
Yeah, no shoes, because my parents are too poor to buy shoes, you know. They're too poor to buy shoes. When I take a shower, there's no shower we take with, you wake up early in the morning, you take bath outside, you wear your clothes.
You hurry up so nobody can see you.
Yeah, we don't even have towel. I wear my clothes, you watch me, on top of wet clothes, and that's it. You know,
Absolutely,
yeah, you know,
absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely, man. Wow.
So I mean, I eat one meal every day. You know, only the time I wear shoe on Christmas Day. Like Christmas Day, we're going to church.
Mhm.
My father are going to bring the shoe out from the cupboard. They're going to, you wear the shoe. When you come back, they take the shoe, they put it back in the cupboard again. By the time you wear shoe again, you're going to be Easter. You know what I'm saying?
So you wear it on certain
You
occasions.
wear certain days, you know. Yeah,
Exactly.
they're going to bring some. My father have what kind of stuff they call tree top.
Treetop.
Tree top is
What-
like, you know, it's like a soft drink. Basically, what my father do, they're going to just put a little bit in the cup for you on Christmas Day. They give it to you, drink, they put
Wow.
it back in the cupboard again. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know. So that's why I've been raised. I've been through. It's a discipline.
Okay.
You know,
Because of your upbringing.
yeah, more
Exactly.
bringing discipline. My mom, you know, my parents always preach value, wisdom, not understanding. You know, decency and accountability
Gotcha.
and value to me. So my parents always tell me, so say, TJ, I'm gonna let you know, if you go over there, look at the people who are focused. Look at the people who want to do the right thing. If anybody comes, if the person take the phone, slapping the floor, say don't laugh. So basically, when you laugh, you're pumping the person up. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yes. You know. My parents always say you got to be a leader. You got to do the right thing. You got to have a vision. You got to be hungry for success.
Got you.
So that's what carry me. That's what motivate me. My brother, everybody, my sister. My sister went to Harvard Law School. Everybody went to college. My brother went to UPenn. You know, went to University of Boulder.
Okay.
You know, everybody went to college, top schools.
Got you. So this says 10 of you guys, right?
Yes.
As everybody here, or you guys?
Everybody going back. It's only me here.
So they came here and went back home.
Yes.
So why are you still here?
I just like it. I'm just, you know, I mean, you know, I mean, when I go fly to Nigeria, you know, I don't connect with African people.
I got you.
I connect with African Americans.
I got you. Why is that?
I don't just know, you know. I prefer to date African American woman than to date, you know,
An African woman.
Yeah, me an African woman. We don't
what's
see eye to eye.
Why?
I just think the ideology is different from my own ideology.
Okay.
African American women, if they like you, they like you. They're not funny.
Got you.
But African woman like you is funny. It's too much politics, all the stuff. I don't like stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I take you the way I see you. I embrace you. You know.
But you more of a freelancer.
Yeah, free. I'm a free-minded human being. You know. I mean, if you look at what is the biggest struggle in the world, it's a class struggle.
Absolutely.
Yes, you know. I'm a socialist.
Okay.
And I'm a constitutional conservative. You know, I'm a Republican.
I got you. Who you voting for this year?
You know, I like Biden. It's not. I like Trump. I like some of Trump policy. But what I have against Trump is that sometimes you must count your loss.
Got you.
You must, you know, don't incite violence. If you lose, I mean, everybody's my friend. Too much racism stuff, all those things. But Trump is okay. It's good for business.
Got you.
You know, if you Trump guy, Trump is going to take care of you.
Absolutely.
So everybody, if you look at it, everybody's corrupt. Biden is corrupt. You know,
That's the system.
So yeah, it's not just one person. You know.
Absolutely.
I don't like liberals. If I'm your friend, I want to earn your friendship. I don't like people giving to me. You just keep on giving. No, I don't like that.
Exactly.
If you're giving to me, you're handicapping me.
Absolutely, man.
So I want to. If I'm your friend, of course, I want to earn your friendship. If you're working out in the gym, they're going to tell you your form, your diet, and your rest.
Absolutely.
If you don't have those three elements, you cannot succeed. The gym and alcohol, they are enemy. The gym and bad food, they are enemy.
Enemies.
Because
Absolutely.
95% of the results you get from the gym comes from the food you eat.
Absolutely. And we're gonna talk about the gym in a little bit, man. I want to stay on your
Yeah.
You know, I came here around your age too.
Yes.
It was a culture shock. You know, Americans are not fair when it comes to Africans, especially when they're young.
Yes.
Right? So how was it for you when you came here?
You know, it was not difficult for me because, you know, I mean, when I started Georgetown, I was running track and field.
How did you get in Georgetown, by the way?
I mean, the scholarship.
Okay.
Yeah, scholarship. So when I got a scholarship, all those things, you know what. So when I get a scholarship, and Another guy here, so he's playing all kind of sports, soccer.
Okay.
And I play for, Team America also.
Soccer?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Team America.
Wow. That's what's up. That's what's up.
So, I play soccer, all those things, I run track and field, what I mean. So everybody is my friend.
Okay.
I don't discriminate, all black,
yeah.
yes.
All
I embrace
races.
all kind of people.
Absolutely.
So that's the only way, you always talk to people. I always want to know people.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can succeed.
Mhm.
I mean, the spirit of cockiness, arrogancy, that's not the spirit, of God.
Yeah.
You got to be, you got to humble yourself. So when you humble yourself, God is going to elevate you.
Mhm.
God is going to promote you.
Mhm.
So any spirit of you cocky, were you arrogant, were you puffy,
Mhm.
God doesn't like that.
Absolutely, bro. And that's a standard that you set,
Of course.
and it comes from your upbringing.
Of course.
It comes from your upbringing, man. So I mean, that's the same standard I got. I get it from my mom, and she always tell me like, you have to always be grounded.
Of course,
You know what I'm saying? Respect everybody until they show you that they don't demand your respect.
Of course.
Be disciplined, have a strong level of integrity.
Of course.
Look a man in the eye when you greet him.
Of
Stuff
course,
like
of
that.
course.
You have to have those.
Of course.
Those.
It's like, it's like me, and it's like me and you, first of all, when I got to Georgetown University, so they were playing ping pong. I went to my hostel. When I went to my hostel, I look around. We got it's 3 of us in the room, roommates,
Okay.
And I met one guy was my friend, one African American guy, is my foreign. I met him, it's my friend. And I met one other guy. So I stayed in his room like, 3 days. And I called the guys, look, my man, I need to have a talk with you. I don't think, you need to try to switch room. I got my 2 boys, they're gonna come be chilling with me here, man. Switch and go to their room. You guys say, yeah, so that's what it's gonna be. When the guy sleep at night, I'm gonna shake the bed, wake him up. So what? I say, man, you gonna move, man. My boys coming, I run him, I bring all my boys, We stay in this we're all in the same room, so we can relate together,
Absolutely,
yeah. So I went to where they were playing ping pong. I was watching the guy. Well, white boys, they were playing the ping pong for 15 minutes. I just stopped, put my hand on the table, said, man, what you doing, man? You've just been insulting me. I've been here all this time. You don't try to respect me. What's going on here? Look, I got to play ping pong, my man. If for wrong, you understand? Look, my man, look, back off, man. Me and my boys start playing ping pong. You see, everybody, they become my friends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was fun. You know what I mean? It was fun. It's not violence, but, it's authority, You got to get things done. You got to be people's people.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying,
You have to be because I see you all the time. When I met you, we had a good conversation. Like we know each other.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like we never, like first time I met you, it felt like I knew you for the longest.
Of course.
We clicked, and that's probably the main reason why we're here. So
of course.
So when I'm not really a people person, but
of course,
I'm a person of energy.
Of course,
so when your energy align with mine, we always can connect. So
of course, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what made me really become very, very attached to you. And you're not that older than me.
Yeah,
but you're an older person with more wisdom. So every time I talk to you, I want to get something out of you because you got so much that sometimes by the time I'm done like that, I forget that I got something else that I got to do.
It's something I tell some of my friends sometimes. Some guys in the gym. So basically, we were just talking. They talk about LeBron. They talk about Michael Jordan. They talk about Allen Iverson. They talk about, so many, basketball player, They talk about Dwayne Wade. They talk all those things. We talk about NFL. We talk about. So I said, look. So we talk about Jay-Z. They talk about P. Diddy. They talk about all this.
All the celebrities, yeah.
So I told them. I always tell them. I said, look. We talk about. I said, look. Once you got to understand. Everybody in this world is unique.
Absolutely.
Everybody in this world have a talent. What is your calling? What is your talent? I say if you look at somebody pay LeBron James 20 million. If somebody that paid LeBron James 20 million, how much do you think he have?
Exactly. And I always say that if somebody's giving you 100 million,
Yes.
how much not just do you think he has,
Yes.
how much do you think he's gonna make out of you?
Yeah, but how much do you think that person has?
Exactly. At
So
least
I've-
50 times for
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So you keep on telling me, oh, this is this. I said, those guys don't have no money. I said, basically, if you look at the stadium, what do you see? You see Wachovia.
Yeah, you see all them advertisements.
Yes,
Yeah.
those are company that pay the
FedEx,
full
UPS.
FedEx, you know.
Yeah.
Then I said, who guarantee NFL contract? It's the Bank of England.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes, see that most African American guys don't educate and say, TJ, man, you a bad boy, man. NFL, NBA, all those contracts. It's the Bank of England guarantee all their contract, not the Bank for United States.
Oh my
You
goodness.
see that? I'm just
Oh, I
telling you
know.
that today.
I just learned something.
Yeah,
now.
because
Wow.
this lack of awareness. People, they don't know a lot of stuff that's going on. Like, let me tell you something. With the children of Israel, when they left Egypt, what happened to Egypt? Egypt went bankruptcy. When China devalued their currency, what happened to the United States? The stock market crashed.
Mhm.
American economy fell a little bit. So it's like when foreigners leave this country
Yeah.
going to go down.
Yeah.
So but most we as an African American, we don't know that, you know. We just think. One thing Trump said when Trump was in office, he said, look, you as a foreigner, when you come in, if you come into this country to invest 500,000, you become an employer of labor. They give you green card right away because you're contributing to the society.
Absolutely.
You're not a non-entity. You know, you're not a plebeian. You know, you're not a peasant. You're bringing ideology, progress, you know, to the community.
Yeah. So speaking of culture, right? I think I was talking to you maybe a couple of weeks ago, and you was like, foreigners in the next 10, 20 years,
Yes,
foreigners are going to take over the United States.
Of
right?
course.
Not just the United States, but the world.
of course.
What did you mean when you said that?
I mean, because, you know, foreigners, you know, they are hungry for success. Because here, if one of my friends told me, said, TJ, so what's going on, man? TJ, I want to tell you something. He said, do you know the kind of lady you're supposed to be dating? I said, what do you mean? He said, you're supposed to be dating people like, you know, Alicia Keys, like the Beyonce. He said, because you're too much. The guy told me he's African American. He said, if we were born as an African American, said, TJ, you're going to be walking in the sky. It's an African American guy told me.
Wow.
Because I get things done. Because I like people who want to progress.
Absolutely.
Who want to develop, who want to take their life to a new level. If I'm coming to get this stuff, if you tell me, TJ, I'm gonna let you know you can't get this stuff, I don't want to talk to you because you bring in negative thought to my
Absolutely,
ideas. You know, I'm gonna go
absolutely.
get it. You know,
Yeah,
because you want to discourage
Yeah,
me.
you're putting a limit on
Yes,
my
of
capability.
course, yes. That's why, you know. So you got to look at human beings. So human beings, they have no future, they have no ambition. They are losers. So somebody who's a loser, if you know you're an ambition, he can use this stuff, boom, hit you in your head.
Absolutely.
Because you have no house,
Yeah.
you got no future, you got no job to go to. You know, if you try to chase him, you know, the best thing, run away from him. If you don't run away from him, it's going to hurt you. They throw him
Absolutely.
in jail.
Yeah.
3 months is out. One of your eyes is blind. You finish, you know, because somebody is only any human being who doesn't have no future, who doesn't have no ambition. Every minute is upset. Every minute is upset. Every minute is angry.
Where do you think that comes from? Because I know a lot of people have limited mindset, and
Yeah,
sometimes it's come from the environment that they're in or the
You
people
know, it's
that
not.
they're around.
It doesn't come from the environment. It comes from the way they live their life.
Okay.
Because, you know, like I could tell you now. Okay, somebody can tell you if you keep on eating fried food, it's going to clog your artery.
Absolutely.
It's going to lead to stroke. It's going to lead to diabetes. You know what I'm saying? It's going to lead to high blood pressure. If you keep on eating fried food, you keep on eating a bunch of sugar, you know? So those things are not good. If you look at those things. So that's some people don't want to care. They don't care, but they don't care, you know? It's like if you're looking, you know, you're a professional, somebody come, I'm not against tattoo. The person come to your office, is looking for a job. You put tattoo to cover his eye. But you know your entity, your industry is a professional environment. Somebody who got tattoo in his eyes, look, it's not acceptable in a corporate level.
Absolutely.
You know, if you go in a corporate level, your beard is very neat. If you see something to wax your beard is coming out of your nose, nobody you come say they're not gonna give you a job, you know.
Absolutely.
So of course,
There's levels to it.
that's levels, you
yeah.
know. So basically, anything you do today is gonna affect you 10 years from now.
Absolutely.
So your issue comes from you. The decision you take comes from you. The kind of friends you move with comes from you. So that's what makes people fail.
Everything starts with you.
Yes. If you want to invest your money, you don't want to start investing your money when you're 70 years old. You want to start investing your money, you know, when you're 17, 18. Yeah, you see that? So most of their failure comes from them.
Because we don't prepare ourselves.
Yeah, we don't prepare. You know, when they advise them, they don't want to listen, you know.
And I talk to a lot of, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of kids that I mentor, and that's the first thing I preach is, man, I don't care if it's $10 a day, $20 a day. If you 18, 19 years old, start investing now, because 50 years will be, you know what I'm saying? With a snap of your finger, 50 years will be here. So find something that you like to invest in. If you like I tell them, if you like computers, invest in chips. You know, if you like PlayStation, invest in Microsoft.
Of course.
If you like, if you have an Apple phone like I got, get some Apple stock. Those type of companies that doesn't go anywhere.
Because when I was in college, you know, all the white boys hang out with, you know, their fathers into, you know, investment, different stuff. You know, at the age of 16, I'm into stock market.
Okay.
So I'm into stock market.
You was in the stock?
Yes, stock market.
At 16?
Yes, commodity trading, because the white boys, you know, I'm into, that's what their fathers into.
And I want you to explain what commodity it is when it comes to trading.
You know, I mean, you have what they call two-tier market.
Yeah.
Two-tier market, you know what two-tier market is?
What
in
is
Wall
that?
Street, two-tier market is where you trade with chocolate,
okay,
fish, shrimp,
wheat, stuff like that.
Yes, it's a two-tier market. The other side, you got the blue sheet, you got the yellow sheet, you got the green sheet, you got the, it's so different. But a lot of people doesn't know that. They just know Bitcoins, these things. That's the other side of two-tier market, you know.
Yeah. That you talking about future, right?
Yeah.
The future market.
So you got to invest your. If you don't invest your money, you got to invest your money. So I know some white boys, my friend, they don't work. All they do commodity trading all night.
They trade futures.
Yeah, they can. When they trade, they can make 250,000 a night. You know what I'm saying? They live sweet. They can make this, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so they used to stuff. You know, what I mean, they trade, they work very hard. So the first time you start, you know, you might just lose. The first time I start, I lost a lot of money.
How much?
But I've lost $150,000 a night.
You lost how much?
Yeah.
$150,000 in one night.
Yeah.
Trading futures, right? Yeah. Because I heard some stories.
Yeah.
I heard a few people.
But I don't give up, you know.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
How much? What was the most you made trading futures?
I mean, I made $900,000 once.
In the night?
Yeah, in the night. $1 million too, you know.
I be telling you guys, learn how to invest, learn how to trade.
Don't know because you got to look at the youth these days. You know what they follow? They follow rapper, they follow basketball player, they follow football. Because there's nobody to mentor them, you know?
Absolutely.
They want to be like LeBron. They want to put tattoo in their hand like LeBron.
Because Wall Street is not attractive.
Yeah, they don't know because
when you got on a suit or when you look like a typical guy with no dreads or no gold chains and designer shoes on, talking like you don't have no education, that's not appealing to the young people.
Of course, because most of their parents don't know. You gotta understand. Most of their parents don't know. The people from the street, you know, all those stuff. And because of the school I went to, my parents always tell me, TJ, you gotta hang out with people who are good. You gotta hang out with people who can teach you things.
People that can elevate you.
Yes, who can elevate you. Then the same thing, woman. I just tell a woman, I say, look, you know, girlfriend, I'm gonna let you know. 10 years from now, I'm not gonna be dating you. If you don't take care of yourself, because your beauty, the more you go up in age, your beauty deteriorates.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know,
Absolutely.
so girlfriend, you're just wasting your time. You know, I tell a lot of women, you know, that, you know.
Speaking of taking care of yourself, let me ask you this, if you don't mind giving me an answer. How old are you?
Me? I'm 57.
Shh. You what?
Yeah, 57 years old.
You look younger than me, bro.
Yeah, because if you look at it, I don't eat no sugar.
Okay.
I don't drink no sugar water. I don't eat no processed food. I don't eat no dairy. See, I don't eat no fried food.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying? I don't eat no bread. I don't eat no pasta. I don't eat no chicken wings. I don't eat no pizza. I don't eat no pasta. So I eat very, very clean, clean eating, berries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries,
Yeah.
kiwi,
Yeah.
papaya,
Yeah.
tasoy, yak choy, bak choy,
Bok choy. I love
nappy
bok choy.
cabbage,
Yeah.
red cabbage, white cabbage, ginger, fresh turmeric, all those things, raw garlic, raw onions,
Yeah.
celery, everything. Everything I eat at night is all raw. Then with fish, I don't eat fish. I only eat fish that have scale, no shrimp,
Okay.
no scallop,
Got you.
no lobster. I don't eat salmon in the safe way. I got to eat organic salmon.
I got you.
Yeah, I got to eat Copper River salmon, Chilean sea bass, rockfish, eye of yellowfin tuna, clean eating. Then most Americans don't have enough fiber in their meal. So you must have enough fiber in your meal. If you don't have enough fiber, it's not good.
Absolutely.
You need a lot of fiber.
So you work out a lot. You
Yeah.
work out like me.
Yes.
And I tell people all the time, right? The older you get, the more you got to stay active to
Yes.
maintain your youth. Right?
Yes.
What attribute? How long you been working on, and what made you get this level of discipline where you look like 32 years old and 57?
Yeah, because I look at it, it's when you work out basically and eat clean, it's the food. The food you eat. Let me tell you, 99% of the vaccine the drug company create comes from the food. 99% of the sickness.
Are you serious?
Yes, 99% of your sickness comes from the food you eat.
Absolutely.
And it starts from your gut.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? So if you don't your biggest investment in your life is your health.
Yeah.
So you gotta understand that. So if you don't eat clean, if you keep on eating everything processed, lunch up, drink a lot of soda, drink a lot of stuff, you're not doing yourself justice. You're only hurting yourself.
Exactly.
It's gonna make you age.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's why I tell a lot of people, like, that's why I say sometimes it's good to surround yourself with people that's doing the same thing as you.
Of course.
The mind sometimes can fall victim to its environment.
Of course.
So I do my best to keep that discipline.
Of course.
So, I see you all the time in the gym.
Of
you
course.
there maybe 6,
Of course.
if not 7 days
Of course.
a week.
Of course. Yeah.
And you working out. And one thing you told me, said, Rich, it's not about the weight, it's about the form.
By the form. It's not about the weight. It's not about people thinking about the weight.
You a high rep.
Yeah, high reps.
Yeah.
All those things. Because by the end of the day, if you look at yourself, what is important in life is longevity. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. If you tell all your ligament, your joint, every stuff, by
10
10 years from now, man, you're going to be wheelchair. Look at Ron Coleman.
Yeah.
Because after you start doing that, you don't get no result. Somebody going to introduce some stuff to you. Some kind of pills, some kind of steroid. You get into that stuff it's going to affect all your vital organs.
Absolutely.
Then you're going to start having issue too.
And it's a lot of people in the gym
Of course.
that's on that. What I call it performance enhancement drugs.
Of course.
I don't understand that because, like you said, if you eat the right food and you get the proper rest and you maintain a level of discipline,
Of course.
you will actually get to your whatever physical goals as far as your body that you're supposed to get.
And again, you need to try to stay away from. See that water there, Mountain Valley?
Yeah.
It's good water. You need to stay. If you see these days, look at the black man or the people these days, the consumer, they're like, nobody want to drink water from the tap,
Yeah, absolutely.
So people come with all kind of water. Most of the water you drink, most of the plastic, have too much bad stuff on it.
Yeah.
It's going to affect you too. It's going to, as a man, it's going to affect your prostate.
Absolutely.
Drinking water, eating good food is the key to good life.
Absolutely. And just taking care of your health.
Yeah,
eating clean, good food.
Of clean, good food, not to fry. If you keep on eating fried stuff, you're not going to live long, man.
And you're going to start looking at this, man. You're supposed to.
The only way, the one reduce age is healthy food.
Absolutely. So let me ask you a question. You on social media?
No, I'm not too much. I don't do.
What's your thoughts on social media? You think
it's okay? It's what people want to do, but don't overdo it.
Yeah.
But some women, they're going to post.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I'm not on social media. Wikipedia. I tweet all the stuff. So not.
I think social media sometimes give people the false sense of identity.
Of course, some people too much. I went out with a young lady. I said, oh, every minute you're gonna flip her phone.
Absolutely.
Every minute she's gonna flip her phone. I
Absolutely.
said, why, girlfriend? You know, but a dinner, the Queen of England said the way I enjoy my food, that's why I enjoy my sex. It's time for dinner. Anybody, you know, oh, my girlfriends, they're texting me. I said, girlfriend, anytime I take you out, you must take the picture of the food
And then
and
post
post
it.
it. Why? You know?
And look, we in the age of social media.
Yeah, but that's
no focus.
Yeah,
like,
that's no
you know what I'm
focus,
saying?
you know.
We sitting down there having a great dinner instead of
Dinner.
having a conversation and
Yes.
get to know each other.
Yes.
You go in the bathroom to post.
We go
You
post.
post the food.
We post
You post the shoes.
Post everything. Take the picture. Come on now, what's going on?
Yeah, yeah.
I
It takes the joy out of what we're doing.
Joy, of course. I said, girlfriend, what are you doing? You know. I see lack of awareness. You know. So, you know, you got to sometimes social media stuff is just too much. I'm not against it, but so the way some women, the way some guys, you know, they're in their phone 24/7.
That's all it is.
My phone never. I don't take my phone to me in the gym. I leave it in the car.
Oh, you leave your phone in the car?
Yeah. So that's because that's my time to focus.
Wow, that's a hell of a discipline.
Yes, of course. That's no time for business. So you gotta understand, business time, like when you're here, this is your business,
Absolutely.
you know?
Absolutely.
You know, if you're in the gym, it's a time, your private time for yourself. So let me ask you a question. If you're making love to a woman, why don't you have your phone every minute? You look at your phone, no.
You're absolutely
Why
right.
do you switch your phone off? Why do you hide your phone? Because it causes distraction.
You are, no, I didn't look at it like that. I did. that makes a whole lot. That makes a whole lot of sense.
Yes, you know.
There's a time and place for every single thing,
you know,
man.
if you're in a meeting, if you're in a meeting or one-on-one people, your phone, you don't touch it because you're in a meeting. Yeah, you know.
Absolutely.
So you see what I'm saying? It's because again, what make Elon Musk successful? The first, you know, business Elon Musk first car, they started Obama, help him get some kind of 500 million.
500 million for Elon Musk.
Yes, but
the Tesla guy.
Yeah, but the money went down.
Yeah.
But he never give up, you know, because it's discipline. Look at the Ryder brothers when they build airplane.
Yeah.
The airplane going to fall.
Yeah.
Because the discipline.
Yeah.
Yes, you know. So anybody who is not disciplined, you got to steal from. It's a dangerous human being.
Absolutely. And I tell people all the time, TJ, like a lot of people are scared to lose when it comes to business.
Because if you don't lose, you're not going to win.
Exactly. You
must lose to win.
Yeah. How do you learn to be a better person or a better businessman if you don't learn
of course.
that losing is part of the game?
Of course, of course.
So I tell people all the time, sometimes you can lose more than you win, but the wins make up for all the losses. Even sometimes just one win will make up for all the losses.
Of course, if you don't win, everybody have their time. I was telling the guys, look, my man, Michael Jordan have his time.
Yeah.
His time is gone.
Yeah.
LeBron James, his time is fading away, you know. You know.
Yeah.
He playing with young boys, and these young boys these days, they don't play defense. It's all running game. They're gonna run you until your body is dead, you know. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's why they can win.
Yeah, that's why I preach taking care of yourself, taking care of your body. And you see LeBron going to 40.
Yes.
And it's, you know what I'm saying? What he's doing right now, people hasn't done. He's still playing at a high level because he takes care, like you said.
You sleep 10 hours, all those things, you rest, you know.
The most important thing you can invest in is your health.
Yes, you can't abuse yourself with smoking cigar, doing all those stuff, vaping, smoking too much stuff. You destroy your inside. We as a human being, if you look at marijuana dispensary, people enhance it. It'll mess you up again. You keep on, or you destroying yourself. They keep on enhancing it. The one we get in Africa, the real one in Africa, if you take just one, it's not going to knock you out, man. I'm trying to tell them, you know.
Yeah.
And it don't smell like the way it smells here. It don't smell because they use too much chemical to enhance it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so much fillers in there now that you don't even know what's in there.
Yes,
you know,
because my father, forgive me for interrupting, my father, you know the golden gin? You know what golden gin is, right?
Yeah.
The golden gin, my father going to take the green marijuana, the fresh one, nothing. You know the golden gin is white. You're going to put the marijuana with the stem. In 3 days, it's going to be green. And my father going to be drinking it,
Wow.
Yeah, people don't know. My father going to be drinking. You know, if you soaking it, you're gonna turn that golden gin to be green. You will say, wow, what is this? Really good, you know.
So what are some of your vices? What do you indulge in? I mean, you look like you live a pretty clean life.
I live
know
a clean life. Basically, I don't watch television.
Okay.
You know,
You read a lot.
I read. Then I play music.
Okay.
I play my saxophone sometimes.
So you know how to play the sax.
Yeah, I play my electric synthesizer at home sometime. And I pray.
Okay.
I've given my
Meditate?
life to God.
Okay.
Tell God to direct me. I tell God, you say, my Father, my
Mm.
God, you directed Moses, direct me. You directed Noah, direct me.
I know that's
You
right.
directed Abraham, direct me. Say, my Father, my God, Joshua called you on the battle of Ai. You look down for the holy hills of heaven and answer Joshua. You give Joshua, you endow Joshua with authority. Joshua command the sun and the moon to stand still because you want to fight the battle of Ai. You see what I'm saying? Say, my Father, my God, do that for me.
Wow.
It's authority.
Wow. That I'm speechless. Bro. That's deep. That's
So
deep.
you have to
That's
deep,
deep.
you got to,
That's why they say that the tongue is mightier than the
of course,
sword.
authority.
You know what I'm saying? You speak with intention.
Yeah, when everything's God, everybody have a gift. Every human being is unique. What
Yeah.
are your gifts?
Yeah.
Ask God, what are your gifts?
So how does a person find their gifts?
What are you good at?
Got you.
Yeah, what are you good at? When I was in college, have you ever seen me when I walk into the gym? Watch if you're in the gym. I'm gonna tell you half of the gym. If you have 100 people in the gym, 85 of them mostly they want to come say, "What's up, TJ, my man? What's up, TJ, my man?"
Absolutely.
I don't care. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm just people's people.
Yeah.
You don't have that aura.
You do. You attract a lot of energy.
Yes, of course.
The good thing about you that I love is the energy that is aligned with what you're doing.
Of course.
You talk to a lot of people, but you pick the people
Of course.
that you actually have good conversations
Of course.
with.
Some people, one guy called, he said, "Look, my man." I said, "What's going on, man? Everything's okay?" I said, "Yeah, no problem." I said, "What's up?" He said, "I want to be your friend, man." He said, "A lot of people talk to you, women, all those stuff." I said, "You're already my friend, man." I said, "We are the same, man."
Absolutely.
So you have to be people's people.
And the thing is, closed mouths don't get fed, because when somebody sees you, they don't know what type of person you are.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know what you do.
Of course.
So when me talking to you, me opening my mouth talking to you, I found out the level of things you do. And that's how we help each other when it comes to certain things. And you said, Rich, whatever you need.
Yes.
If you want to just write the plan down, Rich, give it to me, and I will support it.
Of course, like you can't, one of my guys, you know what he have in New York? He used to be a janitor, but he was a barber.
Okay.
So I said, "Listen, my man, do this." I said, "Look, my man, listen, man, I give him so many ideas." I said, look at Avenue of America. Look at a whole lot of people. First of all, let's try to market yourself. Market yourself. Let me see the response. Tell them you do this services, you do this, Instead of you're gonna walk across the street to cut your hair, I'm gonna bring my van. The guy get a van. Sometime, when it started with maybe 10 people. It's gone up now. Now I do like 50 people in one day. You don't even walk no longer as a big boy now. He got his van. Avenue of America, Park Avenue, got his boys. They go cut hair for him, just chill.
Wow.
I give him the ideas, man.
Wow.
Because people are like some use the services. If the guy that owns, Teddy Leonsi, that owns Wizard is my friend. I used to go sometime when he's coming to the arena, he used to tell me, TJ, if you want to come to the arena, I'll come to the arena. Sometime, one day, I was going to, they were practicing, so I was watching the practice. So this guy called John Walsh, I saw him. So somebody was cutting his hair.
Who, John Wall?
Yes. Okay.
So
just for sake of argument, I just kind of say, "Hey man, good job." So this guy say, the guy said, "What?" So this guy cut your hair. Say it's $1,000 just to cut my. I say sometimes he fly me. If they're on tour, you're gonna fly me, come cut his hair. You see that? Yeah. You're gonna cut. Sometimes he cut almost those basketball players. Sometimes he cut maybe about 10 people hair. You see that? You know how much he makes? Some $600, some $800, some $1,000.
That's a good day.
Hey, that's a good day. See that?
That's a good day. That's a good day, man. So you have like, I'm not gonna say you have to gift for gab, but your communication level is very, very, it's beyond, what's the word I'm looking for? The way you communicate with people
Yes.
is unique.
Yes.
Right. How did you build that?
I mean, it's because I mean, if you look at this world, really, the spirit of cockiness, the spirit of arrogancy, the spirit of puffiness, it is not of God. It's of the Satan. It's of the devil.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see a homeless man. What did the homeless man know? Homeless man knows so many things, but you don't know. If you talk to the homeless man, you're gonna. So many things the homeless man can tell you.
Absolutely.
So, but people don't know. People undermine homeless man. When I say a homeless man,
everybody has some type of value.
Yeah, everybody. You got to talk to people.
Yeah.
People can help you.
Yeah.
People can do things for
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
because you have money, no.
Yeah,
Everybody got to be your friend.
That's how you was able to make all these connections.
Of course.
Yeah,
if you look at, you say, when you give to the homeless man, do you know who you give to?
Who?
You give to Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yes. Mary Magdalene and Joseph, when they have Jesus Christ, they were homeless. They went to place. So when you see the homeless man in the street, oh, I'm a homeless man. No. You can imagine the temperature outside. It's a 0 degree.
Wow.
The homeless man doesn't affect him because do you know the host of heaven? You know what the host of heaven is?
What's that?
The host of heaven is the angels. They call them the host of heaven.
Wow.
Because anywhere you go, when the host of heaven go with you, when people see you, they're just going to bow for you. They're going to look at you, which means you have the Shekinah glory in you. You know what they call the Shekinah glory?
What's that, my brother?
When Moses went to the mountains,
Mm-hmm.
when he came back, when Joshua, when Aaron, when Deborah, when people say, Moses, man, you're not the same. All what you see in you is light, is joy. Damn, Moses, what's going on? The guy will look at me. It's called the Shekinah glory.
Mm-hmm.
If you have the Shekinah glory in you, anywhere you go,
you have the aura.
You have the aura. You see what I'm saying? It's called the Shekinah glory.
Yeah. You definitely have that.
Yeah, so you got to understand, let me tell you something. In every 50 years, God creates people like LeBron. In every 50 years, God creates people like Michael Jackson. In every 50 years, God creates people like, Tiger Woods. You know how they call them? They call them special child.
Yeah. Generational.
Yes, it's a special child, I mean, you got to, for Trump to become a president, let me tell you something. God had made promises to somebody in Trump's father bloodline, say, you're going to become a president, even Obama too. People doesn't understand that, so things not just people,
I'm speechless, man. You dropping so much wisdom, so much knowledge.
So you got to understand, if a child is born, let me tell you something. When a child is born, a child cry. You know why a child cry?
Why?
He said, what have I come to do in this evil world? If you see the child, the ball is 2 feet together. You know what it means? He said, I have everything in my hand. But when a human being dies, his palm is open.
Absolutely.
He said, I come into this world with nothing. I live with nothing. So we see a child. The child ball is 2 hands like that. When you see a child, look. When you see any child you see that suck all his hand, all those things, take his feet, he's a special child. It's not the child to be played with. So you got to understand, Then you're going to see when a child is 6 months old, 9 months, all this, in God language, it's called the Canaanite language, the Jewish baby, the Arab baby, the Filipino baby, the Jamaican baby, everybody speak the same language. It's God language, it's called the Canaanite language.
Got you.
That's what all the kids, that's what they speak. But people don't even know why the kids, no. That's their language. You have a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't know. Say, what this guy be saying? That's
God's language.
Yeah, that's God's language.
Absolutely.
A Jewish baby does the same thing. A Filipino baby does the same thing, But you don't know,
Until they learn the language.
Yeah, that's their language. Yeah. I have a friend of mine, so he was a good friend to Michael Jackson too. I met him, when I went to Israel. So I went to conference in Israel. So I was going to the bathroom. So he walked past me. I walked past him. So he turned. I turned. He called me. He said he want to talk to me. I don't know this guy from nowhere. He tell me about my father. He tell me about my mother. He tell me about what is going on. I think my man said, "Who's guy? Maybe a magician, you know?" Yes, you know. And everything this guy tell me come to pass, man.
You serious?
Yes, because he have what they call second sight.
Yeah.
He see a vision, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't really believe in stuff like that.
Yeah, but
They call it witchcraft.
Yeah, it's not a witchcraft. Everything. This guy's a rabbi, you know. After a little while, it was not Michael Jackson friend. Because if you tell Michael Jackson true, you know what Michael Jackson do? He run away because he doesn't want to hear the truth.
Absolutely.
It's like now, if you have, let me tell you something. If you have $2 billion, if this stuff is green, you come, you tell people this stuff is yellow because you have the money. You know why?
They believe you.
They believe you. Yeah, you see that?
They believe you.
Yeah, they believe you. That's what the world is about, you know. So people don't understand that, you know.
Power.
People going to lie to you. People, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to understand the dynamics of this world, you know. So if you don't understand the dynamics of this world, you fail.
Yeah. You know, education is a big part of life, right?
Yes, education is good.
And why do you think people are so, I'm not going to even say lazy. Why do you think people shun away from educating themselves when it comes to just
because it's lack of awareness. We don't say there's nothing wrong with education. Education is the knowledge that no human being cannot take from you.
Absolutely.
But for you, let me tell you something. For you to be successful, you got to be able to relate to people. Mm-hmm. So the most difficult element to manage in this world is who?
It's war.
No, it's human being. Because you know why? See that guy there that walking away? You have a different character.
Yeah.
You have a different character.
Absolutely.
I have a different character. Those guys outside a different character. If you can bring that guy, bring all those stuff, everybody in this top, you manage them, then you're genius.
Yeah.
You see that?
Absolutely.
That's why people can't manage people.
Yeah. When you can manage a lot of
you can manage other people. You see that?
Absolutely.
That's why people fail, you know.
When you can put 4 or 5 different personalities in the same room and make it work.
Yeah, make it work.
They call you a genius.
Yeah, you're genius.
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. Wow, man, I'm learning so much today. Hey, TJ, you know I talk to you all the time, but we never got in depth when it comes to this level of conversation, man.
Yeah, so if you have to look at this, you people doesn't understand the dynamics of life. Let me tell you something. The most richest guy in the world, the richest black guy in the world, Aliko Dangote, is my friend in worth 27 billion.
So you are friends with the most richest guy in the world?
Yes, Aliko Dangote.
Sheesh.
He worth 27 billion. Ortega that owns Zara. You know when I met him in Sabiro while I was in college? It was a tailor, alteration tailor. He dropped out of 7th grade. He worth 80 billion.
Sheesh.
In Sabiro.
Hey, look, I got to start hanging around with you, man.
In Sabiro in London, my man. You know, just alteration tailor. He do alteration. He owns Zara.
He owns Zara.
Yeah.
Now that company's worth $18 billion.
Yeah. You got it. You know.
Yeah, I'm in the wrong business, man.
Yeah, so you got to understand, you know. You see, tell me, what is your calling? If you, I know a guy in the gym. All he do is he can hardly read and write. All he do type. He will do tying. I said, look, my man, you good in tying. You got to go do this. Now you get a contract, $30 million, $40 million, but it's illiterate, man.
Are you serious?
Yes, because that you know is calling. If you tell me, say, TJ, anytime when I go tie the floor, people always acknowledge me. People always just, I say, man.
You got that contract from Thailand.
Yeah, so he left the company, I said, go get your own contract.
Wow.
Trying to start the contract. I said, look, say, TJ, how do I go about? I said, look, my man, start an LLC. I told him, start an LLC, business account. I give him direction. He always talk to me, tell me what to do. I said, look, my man, when your people saying you go down there, he better tell you, man, that contract there is, tell the people, say, look, my man, this contract here, this company charging you, man, I could do it for you for 10,000. But the company say, yeah, then you take the contract for them. You cut your loss, you make a small profit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what the guy keep on doing. The guy say, hey, man, TJ, this stuff is working. I told you, man. You cut them off.
You cut the middleman off, or you want to cut the highest bidder.
Yeah, you go down there, you don't even say nothing, You will talk to, look, my man, this contract, these guys, man, I'm going to tell you, listen, man, I could do this stuff, man, for 20,000, man, but the company charging you 100,000. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you make, the dynamics of your profitability. It might be, 15%. That's okay.
But
You start-
that's how you build.
That's what you build, you
That's
know.
how you build,
Yeah,
yeah.
because the dynamics of your profitability is not going to be 60%. It's not going to be. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
Exactly.
you got to market yourself.
Exactly.
Marketability. You know.
Wow. I'm learning so much from you today, my brother. let's talk. You are 57, right?
Yes.
You married?
No. I was married, you know. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with marriage. You know, marriage is good, really. Sometimes marriage is for some people. Marriage is not for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing wrong with getting married. Marriage, you know, it's like a partnership. But I believe when you married, really, you must be the head of the house.
Okay.
It's not your wife don't have no voice. Your wife have a voice.
Absolutely.
But you know, I mean, you and your wife must, become like a team, a partner. That's what I'm saying. You cannot, devalue your wife because all this. You might have respect for your home. Marriage is a tough commitment.
Absolutely.
But if you look at it, I just believe that one woman is not made for one man. That's what I believe.
I mean, that's subjective. So I respect that.
Of course,
Yeah.
that's what I believe. But we're in a civilized world now. You gotta know some men. They are very weak.
Absolutely.
So men now, the woman can come now. When the woman come, it's very, very beautiful. You want something from the woman can come tell you all this law they create. Government create. It's women. You speak up the house. Your wife come tell you want to go touch your wife. Upset, right? I don't want to talk to you. All those things. But you want to be with your wife. Look, your wife won't tell you. Look, I'm gonna tell you that bill. You need to introduce this bill to favor women. That's why all the bill coming. That's why we women have all this bill, have all this power. Because men give them the power because of men. They're very, they're very weak,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
What do you think that is as far as like you think it's a condition?
It's not condition, but some men weakness is women. Some guys don't care. They don't even look at woman, Yeah. One of my boy also, he's the president of, Beckenbag.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the president of Beckenbag, If you meet a woman, he go tell you, look, I don't care too much, not anything that got to do with love, all those things. I like to have sex with you, all those things. Whatever you want, I give to you. So I'm gonna let you know. I'm not thinking about you.
Wow.
I don't worry about you. You're not in my mind. I just want to have sex with you. What do you want? I can just give you 100,000 check. You have sex with you. He don't even talk to you.
At least he's honest.
He's
though.
honest,
Exactly. So it's up to you to accept it or not.
Yeah,
look, I have a tough schedule,
yeah.
and this is
Yes.
my not my demand, but this
yes,
is my way of
yes.
life. I'm not thinking about
I'm not
you.
thinking about you.
We don't have to talk on the phone all the time.
I
But
don't need that.
Exactly.
See, what is good looking is my money. So I don't even need to be good looking. You see this cash here.
Say it again. What is good looking is my money. I don't need to be good looking.
Go open his briefcase. We'll see briefcase. You got $1 million, $100 bills. See that, babe? See, that's what is good looking, babe. You bring, I'm trying to tell you. You bring American Express black card. You give it to you. You make a phone call. Tell it, it's pilot. Take a private jet. He take you to a stock in Switzerland. They call choices of yours. The most cheapest woman pierced earring is 250,000.
Wow.
You're going to be shopping. It doesn't affect him. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
You go on his PJ, he's chilling, waiting for you. You don't need to speak English, convince the lady, all the stuff, baby. I love you. We gotta do this.
Yeah.
You don't have time for that. They give you the cash.
Yeah.
All those things. You don't want to entertain that period. You don't have time. See,
Absolutely.
That's just a wasting of time.
So why do you think a lot of men are scared to tell a woman that a man is not supposed to be with just her?
Yeah, because they are punks.
Got you.
It's true. Some men scared, of course. Big boy. Big boy talk. My boy married. Your wife cannot come to his house. Your wife lives somewhere else.
Are you serious?
Yeah, your wife lives somewhere else. He lives somewhere. Your wife came to his house. The security in the gate won't let his wife out. He go tell his wife, you tell the security, see, my wife, you gotta move my wife out of that house. I give you a divorce. Say, what? You come down to my house. My boy chilling with pretty girls. Your wife come on, will disturb, The wife, they won't even let the wife come into the house,
Got you.
Because the big boy, if you're trying to mess with him, go fight you with 5 Jewish lawyers.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, you've got to understand money buys you justice.
Like you said, what you say? I'm not good looking. My money's good looking.
Yeah, money's good looking, of course. Women don't care about good looking. All the women looking for the money, the sweet.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So the thing is, like, for you to entertain that type of lifestyle, you have to have money.
You have to have money. You have to be clean. All those things.
Yeah, you have to have
Yeah. So women.
And then I know honesty plays a big part because at the end of the day,
some guys don't have time.
if I mean, like I said, every man is not meant to be with multiple women, but the one that's meant to be, honesty plays a big part. But then after that, you have to be able to financially support the women that you dating or you courting or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying?
Even before my guy have his private jet, as soon as he bought first class in the airplane, as soon as he gets to the airplane, when he see beautiful air hostess, you know what to do? He got $10,000 cash in the envelope with his business card. You give to the lady, the air hostess.
Wow.
As soon as the plane land, maybe 2 hours later, the air hostess call her, oh, thank you, Mr. Daddy. This is something. They go down there, they connect, something.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow.
So you gotta understand, some guys, his guys gonna be hustling women. Women, sometimes, if you look at it, really, every woman will like good things. You gotta understand that. Relationship, mostly if you let's take a look at the demographic and the dynamics of our relationship in our African American county, Prince George's County. It's too much single parents, domestic violence, divorce, separation, which is, there's no value. If you look at what are the value in this community, every corner you go, what you see is churches. It's to deceive people. You see churches, you see liquor store, you see fast food restaurant.
You see them three back simultaneously. Churches, liquor stores, and fast food restaurants.
Yes, it's lack of value. So what those things started from? It started from the top. To me, like I went to when they elect the governor Westmore. I'm one of the members of his economics team.
Okay.
So I would just say, look, what we need to create in the state of Maryland, they need to be what they call true federalism. You know what I mean?
What's that?
True federalism. Let's say now, this is your county. I'm coming up. I want to set up my hot dog stand. If I want to set up my hot dog stand, basically, the president have to come from here.
PG County.
You have to come from this your store,
Okay. I got
let's say you have 100 people here.
I got you.
The president, the executive vice president, the president, the regular president have to come. 95% of the employees must come from this, from your team.
Got you.
So the dynamics of the profitability, 20% must go to the county.
Wow.
That's what they call true federalism.
Wow.
You see that? Because it's bad leadership. Like, I was telling Angela Olson Brooks, I say, when you were running for election, you told people you're going to build a trade school, you're going to build a magnet school, you're going to build a prep school, you're going to build a charter. We're not seeing all those things,
But isn't that what they do, though? They promise you stuff during the election.
But you're running for Senate now. You did not implement your policy. Of course. So are you gonna go and represent the state of Maryland? In the Hill. What are you gonna come back and tell your constituents? You see what I'm saying? So you gotta look at all those things. They deaf on themselves. They still building row house. There's too much row house.
Wow.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Somebody will be living in. Let's say you know what darkness is. They put you inside darkness. You're inside darkness, everywhere dark. You come out, you see a house they just built in 1 week. In your mind, you charged up, all this is all cheap material. The house, most of the house they build in Prince George's County don't have what they call DPC. You know what I mean? It's
DPC,
called, damp-proof course. It doesn't have polyvinyl architrave because, you got to do with our leader. You got to do with the county executive in urban planning. You see what I'm saying? Because all the people, all the architects, they talk to him. Like now, if you're making 150,000, if I'm a developer, I come up to you, man. I give you 500,000. You don't make that kind of money. You go tell your inspector, man, you got to sign this stuff. And that's it. That's why they build in row house. A townhouse supposed to be maybe 4. Not 6. It's too much.
Yeah. Would you consider running for office?
No.
Why not?
Politics, because I don't have that time,
Yeah.
So you got to understand. People doesn't understand. If you understand the dynamics, if you see Nostrum Rack, they got the worst Nostrum Rack, in Prince George's County.
Mhm.
The one having there's nothing in there. If you want to eat, you got to go to DC. You got to go to. There's no good
restaurants around here.
You got to do with the leadership. A friend of mine sit in Mercedes-Benz board. He's one of the chairman. So he was telling me that their annual board of director meeting, they were doing like a survey. So something popped up. When something popped, they look at the Prince George's County have the most Mercedes-Benz in all the county in America.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So they look to see if there's any dealership. There's no dealership.
It's not.
Yeah, you see that? My friend is the one that told me there's no dealership. What you got to do? You got to do with the leaders.
Sheesh.
Yeah, my guy was telling me they have more everybody, Mercedes Benz. If you got 20,000 now, you can buy used Mercedes Benz.
Yeah.
Of course.
I was reading something earlier today, and it said 1 out of every 24 people in New York at this moment is a millionaire.
Yes.
New York is building up. Like they said, it's the fastest growing.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. A plumber make more money than a lawyer in New York.
A plumber.
Yes.
Wow.
So this world is very, very interesting. You must know your calling. You must know. You must surround yourself with people who are smart.
Absolutely. And
you must surround yourself with the law. You mentor the law, young boys. Their parents not in their life, and basically, look at a woman trying to raise a young boy. Sometimes you raise a young boy to become a punk.
Become who you are as the woman.
But young boy, of course, you see, young boys no more responsible because their mother spoiled them too much. They give them this, they give them this, they give them. No, you cannot keep on giving men. You can give to a woman. A man have to carry a woman. A woman have to carry a man. Any man that a woman carries is a useless man.
Absolutely.
You can't be carrying a woman. A man's supposed to be responsible. A man's supposed to be responsible for a woman.
But nowadays in this standards or this new age, now they're making it where a lot of women are making more than men. So the men are more susceptible now to the point where they feel like a woman is supposed to carry them. And that's what I tell people, right? Because I tell them, like, it don't matter if you're making 75,000 and she's making 150. You still a man in your house. Your wife, yes. You still have to be responsible as the provider,
of course,
and this providing everything that you need for that woman.
Of course,
so they're trying to unbalance the standards and the scale. Of course, but at the end of the day, you have to realize who you are and what you bring to the table besides money.
Of course.
You understand what I'm saying? So
you got to be able to, I be telling there's a lot of guys, you got to be a man of your house. If you can manage the money, manage the money. If you can invest the money, invest the money. Don't be scared of your wife. Let me ask you a question. You make love to your wife every night. Are you scared of your wife? Are you scared of your wife about the money? Manage the money. Be a strong man. So look, wife, we can manage. We want to take that 150,000 you make. I'm gonna be the one running this. I'm gonna be the one investing it. Then the money I make, we're gonna use it to vacation, to run the dynamics of the house.
Pay the bills and all of that. Yeah. Well, a lot of these skills are not taught, and are not really taught. So a lot of people coming up right now don't know how to really run their household.
Because again, they're mama's boy.
You're right.
Because a woman keep on raising you, you're gonna raise you to become a punk. Too much stuff, woman. I'm gonna raise you. Of course,
Well, in this, I can say in this society, in this country, it's kind of hard because, like I said, the scale is not balanced when it comes to like joint custody or custody. You got to fight, pay millions of dollars.
Yeah, because it's all game.
Yeah,
because the court system is one that a woman just gonna think, man, I will take that due to child support. Yeah. But the court not gonna raise your child.
Exactly.
What the court is doing, let me tell you. They're going to chase the man out of town. The man going to be running. Yeah. Going to be stressed out. He want to see his child. Don't want to go near his child. You see what I'm saying? Even woman making money. I have a girl I went to school with, So I saw the girl, in Tyson's corner. So what's up, Bridget, man? All these kids. I said, what's going on? What's going on with Josh, man? He said, I'm gonna let you know, man. We lock his ass up. I said, why? Excuse my language, you know. I said, why?
They lock his ass up.
Yeah, I said, what do you do, man? So, oh, man, I don't want to talk down there, all this stuff, you know. I don't want, you know. I said, look, I said, Bridget, I said, Bridget, I said, when I saw you, when I seen you, do you know what I see in you? I see bright light. I said, who's the bright light? I say, your kids. I see future. I see agenda. I see accountability. I see the president of the United States. I see senator. I see ambassador. The lady have a key in his hand. He fell down the floor. He start crying.
Wow.
Yeah, because I told her the truth. I say in Africa, where I'm from, if a man give a male child to a woman, it's like a blessing. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I said, look at the blessing the man has given to you. But you throw this man in jail. Why are you doing that, you know? Out of money, the oldest son start crying. You see what I'm saying? The girl, he jump in the car, he says going to Upper Marlboro, they release the guy.
Wow.
They give you blessing. You know, your son is in Syracuse. You make more money than the man.
Okay.
Because you and the man don't get along. He don't want to deal with you, you throw him in jail.
But you know, so let me ask you a question, TJ.
Yes.
What do you say about some of this? Now, I'm not even defending a woman because I think it goes both ways, right?
Yes.
What do you say about some of these men that don't take care of their children?
Yeah, but the reason why again is sometimes it's too much stress. If I'm a woman now, you're very sweet to me. You're very kind to me. To win a man's heart as a woman, you gotta be sweet. You gotta. If you're sweet to me, what makes me want to do wrong thing to you? Know?
Absolutely.
If you go, look, you know, I got a job now. They pay me $20 an hour. You know, and you take me to court. The court take all the money. Basically, you frustrate me already.
Absolutely.
So that's the issue. Some of the women don't care because the man doesn't want to be with them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's where most of the issue comes
Spiteful.
from. Yeah,
He's
spiteful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, my friend was the judge. Say, I'm gonna tell him 95%. It's been spite. You know, woman gonna spite you, get you. You know.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense, but. Like I said, it's a lot of guys that can be spiteful too.
Well, I understand
it's a lot of guys that, because I know some good women that take care of their kids and want the kids to be in a man's life.
Of course.
But just because they're not together anymore, he said, you know what, I don't want to be part of my son's life or my daughter's life because I'm not with you. And then it becomes an issue because now you as a man, you don't want to be around your children because she has moved on to another man.
But I've seen it so many times because sometime again, you know, I'm not defending the man.
Exactly.
You know, my boy told me, he said, look, TJ, you got work for me. He said, TJ, I want to talk to you. I said, what? He said, you know, when I was a young boy, my mother told me, you know, John is my father. After 1 year later, he told me Derek is my father. He said, you know, after 3 years later, I saw one other man again. I said, you know, when I get 15, I said, Mommy, how many men go be my father? You see what I'm saying? You see that again? So
I
the
got
guy kind of devastated, was talking to me.
I got
he burst into tears.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it can be men can be easily deceived. You
Absolutely.
know? You know, if you as a man, you want a woman, anything, you know, you like the woman so much, and the woman have a son or have a daughter, if you kind to the daughter, you kind to the son, you winning the woman's heart. This is what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
For you to get into the woman, see, you know. So it's all game. You see? You see that, man? It's a game, you know.
Absolutely.
You know what you're looking for. It's a game. That's what the issue comes from.
I think it's more systematic, though.
Yes, you know. So you gotta understand if you're not strong, you gotta able to.
Yeah.
You gotta be strong. You know, it's very, very dangerous. A lot of men play games, to be playing games, all those things. You know.
Like I said, you have to I tell people all the time. It doesn't matter how much you're not getting along with the woman.
You have to try to.
You have to find a way. Because the kids need you. I mean, you know, sometimes being in a broken household is difficult for the child, but at the end of the day, you have to be present.
Of course.
Regardless if you live here and she lives there.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what she does.
Yes.
You have to find a way to be present.
Yes.
And there's ways to go around it to be present.
But you got to look at it again. Sometimes some men are very jealous. Again, they're
that's what I said. Yeah.
Oh man, that man don't come down here. I'm gonna be the father.
Oh,
when they fight, the man gonna run away. You know what I'm saying? So women are gonna listen to that. You know, of course. You know.
Yeah.
I saw the woman who did that to me. I said, look, Bridget. You know, I tell you, man. Look, girlfriend, this is not right. You know. You know, your son got to talk to his father, man.
Yeah.
I cannot advise all those things. Suppose this relationship
Mm-hmm.
doesn't work.
Mhm.
What happened to the next man that come?
Mhm.
No, nothing wrong with the guy.
Mhm.
I talked to Franklin. It's okay, guy.
Yeah.
Let him see his son. So I said, Bridget, let me ask a question. When Franklin was making love to you, were you fighting? He said, no. But why are you fighting? Is because you guys have differences.
Yeah.
So you guys need to come together, work out the
Mhm.
differences. So what are the differences? If you want to be with his men don't want to be with you, fine. If the woman doesn't want to be with you as a man, fine. Don't nurse no grudge. Try to come together,
Mhm.
do things in a better way, you know, because when you're fighting, it's not good, you know.
Yeah. And you know, it becomes an emotional battle because
Of course.
you know what I'm saying, in the beginning, like you said, it's all good, but at the end, once emotion is involved, there's no logic.
Of
It
course.
becomes a power struggle.
course.
You know what I'm saying?
So you have to-
It become what you call a tug of war
Of course.
to the point where
Definitely.
you told me you love me last week and
Of course.
today.
It's
You know, so
fighting,
that's why I
yeah.
tell people all the time, love and hate is the same emotion.
It's the same emotion, you know.
It's the same, just two different sides of the coin.
Of course.
The same emotion that you used to love me, the same emotion that you used to hate me. Because
course.
as soon as you switch, same emotion.
Of course. So one thing you got to understand in this world, my man, you want to end well. It's not now, man. You think, you know, you got to think of yourself. What do I foresee myself 10 years from now? How am I going to look?
Yeah.
If you end well,
Yeah.
then, you know, you're okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to be 50 years old, you can't see, man. You're in a cane, they put you in a nursing home because you're not ending well.
Yeah.
You know?
Because your past, I call your past done caught up with you.
Yeah, of course, you know, a lot of people doesn't end where you will see some guys, they can't even walk,
Yeah.
they do too much thing. One guy, my next door neighbor, I saw him, he need kidney and all those things. They go, I used to go pray for him. When I go pray for him, men going to be crying. I say, my man, why are you crying? I say, TJ, I did this to myself. I did this to myself. Because, you know, the way God created our body, we don't mean to stick this kind of stuff in your mouth. You don't mean to stick this kind of stuff, all those things. You destroy your body, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we don't understand that because you have your youth.
Yeah.
So when you have your youth, if you destroy your youth, it's going to affect you 20 years from now, 30 years from now. You can't see, you got high blood pressure, you got diabetes, you got so many stuff because you destroy your body, you know.
But
so human beings doesn't understand that, you know.
That's a lack of awareness.
Yes, a
And
lack of
like
awareness.
you said, we like you spoke earlier, it's lack of discipline.
That's
Because a lot of people will do something for 30 days and quit.
Yes.
People will do something for 60 days and quit because the thing is, discipline is very boring.
Of course.
Discipline is very boring. Doing the same thing every single day.
Every single day.
You know, every single day just to get better, it gets boring to a point where you be like, you know what? It's not worth it. And
It's
then
not worth it.
30 years down the line, it catches up
Yes,
with you.
of
You know
course.
what I'm
You
saying?
gotta understand that, you know, people, we human people doesn't understand that all our failure come from us. Why are you failing?
Yeah.
Why
Look in the mirror.
You failing, you know?
Yeah. And
So
the crazy part about it, they act.
If you're disciplined, if you're going to be here, you can't come, you know, you're barber. You know, you must talk to your client in a decent way. You must respect your client. You must come, if you're going to 8 o'clock, 7:30, you here.
Yeah.
It's not your client not going to get here, be waiting. You can't do that, man. You're
Man.
going to run them away.
Yeah. I preach that gospel to all the barbers that I know, especially the one that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? You have to have some type of etiquette.
Etiquette, of course.
You know
Business etiquette, of course.
Exactly, man. The thing is, like, to gain respect, you have to give it.
Of course.
But a lot of people think that they're gonna gain respect without giving it. Like, you have to give respect to gain respect.
Definitely.
You know,
I want you to, like as a barber, I tell my guys, look, all of your customer, you need to get their address, their email, all those stuff. By the end of the year, thank you card. You know, to market yourself. I tell them after you appreciate their birthday, you know, just token $25, $50 gift card. It's not going to kill you. To show that appreciation. You're going to touch their heart. They're going to get overwhelmed. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you give, you get, you know. My guy does that. Oh, man, it's a TJ, man, let you know, man. Man, get bread, man. You know, my mother died, man. He gave me $2,000. This give me. I said, I told you. Because you send them thank you card. Their birthday, when is your birthday? It's a woman, send a woman flower, it's going to be overwhelmed. Give them $100 gift card for lunch, you know.
Yeah. And that's how I am. Like, my heart is so big, right? And people be like, why are you always giving? I said,
you have to do that.
That's what life is. Life is about giving. You know, in order to receive, you have to give. you have to give them. People don't understand that. They're always
Yeah,
waiting.
you know,
Like they go pray and wait on God to give them something. No, you have to.
no.
Once you do that, you have to go outside and actually perform whatever
Of
task.
course.
That's how you give to the
Of course, you
world.
have to give to people,
You
of
know,
course.
and people don't understand
Yeah,
that. They always, I call them vultures.
Of
They're
course,
always
of course.
taking,
Taking.
and then not realizing why they don't have anything.
It's even I met this beautiful lady. So I met her, you know. I went to casino one night, you know. So when I met her, you know, so he gave me a number. We're supposed to hang out, you know, do stuff, you know. It's a Saturday. I call her Saturday 3 times. I did not hear from her. So, you know, he called me back. He tell me some kind of different story. I said, okay, no problem, you know. Then, you know, he just called me from nowhere. He said, you know, if I can loan her $500. I said, girlfriend, I don't even know you.
I don't even know you.
Yeah. I don't even know you.
You taken already.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Wow.
You gonna come after I go come with all kind of different stuff.
Once you be careful what you start.
Yeah.
You know, then it's a habit, and they're gonna look at you like, okay, I can get. I tried this with him. Now let me see how much more I can get from that person,
Go
man.
on try you anytime we'll get a date. It's always excuse. It's always this. It's always this. You got to do with money. You got to need this. It's just too much stuff, you know.
Wow. Yeah, I
As
get
a
it.
girlfriend, I just met you. You know, you don't even know me.
I get it.
We only spent 2 minutes just talking.
We haven't been out on a date.
You need this. You need that. You know.
But that's what she's used to. She's used to asking people for stuff. So when she see that's what it is with her, you know, and that's not the way. A lot of people are like that, even men. You know, I don't know you. Oh, you talk to me for a couple of minutes. Or we cool? Oh, can I borrow some? No. You know what I'm saying? No. You know, so I get it. I get it, bro. I get it, bro. Let me ask you this, man. Busy man, distinguished man. What do you do for fun? How do you relax?
I mean, what I do for fun, I fly the airplane for fun.
PJ.
Yeah, I just want to fly, you know, on cross country. I have a pilot license. I want to fly. I want to increase my.
Oh, so you fly on you fly?
Yeah, I fly, but I don't fly for business. You know, for my business.
I got you.
If I want to go fly, you know, I go. You know, I go fly. I play polo. I go to Switzerland to play polo.
Wow.
I go fishing, all those things. You know, I play golf. You know, I shop a lot. You know.
Yeah, you a fly guy.
You know?
You a fly guy. I like your standards, my brother. I like your standards, man. So let me ask you a question. What is the definition of life to you?
I mean, life, you know, it's how you make it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to look at it. You know, you must stay away from trouble. You must have a pure heart. You must have a clean hand. You know, you must not lift up your soul into vanity. You say, either have a pure heart and a clean heart and a clean hand. Who have not lifted up his soul up to vanity shall sail into the hill of Almighty Lord.
Absolutely.
You must be good to one another.
Mm-hmm.
You must give to the needy. You must give to, you know what I'm saying? If you look at it, we as a black people use religion to deceive us.
Absolutely.
You got to be kind to one another. When you're kind to one another, that's what life is about.
Mm-hmm.
You must give to one another.
Yeah.
You must not, the spirit of enviness, jealousy,
Mm-hmm.
worrying about people, gossiping, bringing people down.
Mm-hmm.
That's not of God.
Mm-hmm.
If all those energy using worrying about people, if you put all those energy in yourself, then you can grow.
Absolutely.
If you go to bed every night, do TJ, man, damn.
Yeah.
Christian Dior sneakers, man. What kind of stuff is that, man? You pissed off. How you gonna grow?
Exactly.
You see that?
You operate from the state of lack.
Yeah,
like you don't have.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? When
everything
in this world you can achieve.
Everything they just bitter. Anything they just bitter. They just upset. You know.
Yeah.
So women will just hold you because they want it. They can't get it. They can't stand you. They can't stand you. Period.
Mm-hmm.
You know that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, man. So let me before we finish, I know you probably won't. You're so busy. You probably won't retire anytime soon. But when you decide you plan on retiring soon?
No, that's not to retire. You got to be doing some consulting work. When you retire, what you going to be doing?
Absolutely.
You got to be always doing consulting work. Got to be always.
You always got to be active.
Yeah, you got to be active. You got to be active. No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So when this all said and done, right? What do TJ want to be remembered for?
I mean, I want to, my organization, my charity to help, poor people. Some organization I belong in Africa, all those stuff,
Okay.
So those things are very, very important, I want to do good things.
Yeah.
You want to leave a good legacy. You want to be kind to people. You
Mhm.
want to love people. You want to bring good people around you.
Yeah.
If you bring good people around you, then you'll be successful. You won't have fear of God in your heart.
Absolutely.
You know, you must
Absolutely, man.
take your hands out of evil.
Mhm.
That's number one.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
it's very, very important. You gotta. You don't understand. This world is too short. You look at yourself 10 years from now.
And tell me about it. I was 15 years old yesterday.
Yes.
You know,
It doesn't take time.
it doesn't, man. I can recall when I was 15, and it came like that.
Your father still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, you live here?
Yeah.
Oh wow, your mother too?
Yeah. My
Wow.
mother, yeah, my mother's here. My father's
They
here.
still married?
No.
Both of them are Ghanaian, right?
Yeah. They're both Ghanaians.
But why did they broke up, man?
It's gonna be a whole hour interview. We talk about that after.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back again. We'll start it like a new topic,
Okay. Yeah, we can do because we got a lot more to
we'll talk about so many stuff we can talk about,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, we
can
got
come up, form like good organization for young kids, all those things,
Yeah. So who are some of your role models or some of your mentors?
My role model is, I like Nelson Mandela.
Okay.
That passed away.
Mhm.
I like Pope John Paul.
Okay.
That passed away, because Pope John Paul, let me start with Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela, when he was in jail,
Mhm.
United States was against him. The Congress, the Senator, a lot of people, all country was, but so when he got released from jail, his wife, Whitney Mandela said, "Look, man, I will let you know, Nelson, there's going to be a whole lot of war. Let's take up arms against these people. Let's fight them." He said, but he told Whitney, he said, "Look, if I do this stuff, tens of millions of people are going to die. So why should I want to shed blood, kill people? When they come out of jail, say, power to the people, Amanda, we're all the same, work together." So the congressman look at it. This man was a communist, not a communist. When he came, he addressed session of the Congress. When he addressed session of the Congress, he told them a story about the feudal laws. You know what I mean?
No, what's that?
The feudal laws is the war United States fought with Great Britain to get their independence.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like somebody telling the story of your great-grandfather, your father. You tell them the story when they address session of the Congress.
Wow.
You see, that's why it's my role model, Pope John Paul. Somebody shot him. He went to jail to embrace the person, tell the person he loved the person. He tell the Istanbul government to release the person. He went to Baptist church to preach. He went to Buddhist temple. He went to Muslim temple. He embraced all people. So those are your role model.
Wow. How important you think having role models is, or mentors?
It's very, very important, It's very, very important. And I like, that guy also that died, Marion Barry.
Yeah, I like him too.
Yeah, he's a really good guy,
If you know why I'm laughing, then you know why I'm laughing. That's my guy too.
Yeah, he's a good guy, but people don't understand. Everybody, he might have a deficiency, because me and Newt Gingrich, you know who Newt Gingrich is?
Yeah, I know who Newt is. Yeah.
See my phone here. Me and Newt Gingrich. Yeah, Marion Barry become.
Yeah, shout out to Marion, man. I think they set him up when they caught him in that hotel. But shout out.
But they become good friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so you gotta understand. They become. You can imagine when he and Marion Barry like this. Say anytime Marion Barry come, he say Marion Barry never talk about himself. It's all they talk about is people, people.
And he did a lot for DC.
Yes, of course. You cannot sometimes you cannot
DC,
just that's Marion Barry not pull gun to go shoot person. He just that's not the crime. Yes. Yeah, I mean people does that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely,
yes.
Man.
So the next time we'll come, we're gonna talk politics.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about Afghanistan.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about Iraq.
Okay.
Then we're gonna talk about Nigeria. We're gonna talk about all different topics.
Yeah. We definitely are, because I gotta invite you back. It's a lot more to.
So many stuff.
It's a lot. It's a lot more to.
Then you gotta talk about how you gonna take yourself to a new level.
Yeah.
All those things is very, very important.
As long as I got people like you, I know I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna keep talking to you now, but we definitely gonna have you back to really expand.
So this where do you edit your stuff?
Where do I edit it?
Yes,
that's my guy right here, man.
Yeah, you're gonna because when you talk like this, you're gonna have some stuff, don't need to be on it. You need to edit it, make it look clean, make it all the stuff. Look at all the stuff.
We do.
Yes.
This is the top guy in the game right here. So once you see it, the edit comes real good. Then we put it on YouTube.
Yes.
And we gonna sooner or later. I mean, probably sometime this week we doing the Spotify, the Apples, the iHeart.
Yes.
So we building from the ground up, but we building.
Of course.
We're building, man. So
you have to look at it. The biggest struggle in the world is the class struggle. You don't know
absolutely. Yeah. We're gonna, like I said, when I bring you back next time, we're gonna dive more into politics.
We're gonna talk about, family value, all those things. There's so many things to talk about. You need to make this your upcast, so you can take it to a new level. So maybe one day, CNN, all those things, you can have your own show.
Absolutely.
MSNBC, Al Jazeera, all the stuff. So you have to make it look clean, all the stuff.
Yeah, we speaking into
us like what Oprah do.
Yeah. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. We're gonna speak it into existence.
Invite some people. I'm gonna tell you, one of my guys, we'll invite top guy too.
Okay, cool. We gonna talk after this, man, and then we gonna make it happen, man. Like I said, this has been a very, very exhilarating conversation with my guy TJ.
You're a great guy, man. You're a man of decency.
Of course, I appreciate that, man.
Equality,
I appreciate that, man. And I think with elders like you, man, I'm going to grow.
Yes, of course. I have a great admiration for you. I
appreciate that.
It's well with you. You know that.
I know. I know.
So
and every time I talk to you, man, you let me know.
Of course.
How limitless I am and how far I can go in life. And you always remind me of that. And even with putting pressure on me and letting me know, like you asked me, what you doing?
Yes, you gotta
what kind of plan?
Yeah, still.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta steal from trouble. Course, you don't need trouble, man.
Absolutely, man. And
that's the key. If you stay away from trouble, if somebody even come, what do you want?
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to fight. You want everything in the shop. I'll talk to you later. You run away. Don't try to fight the person.
Absolutely.
So you gotta understand that.
Absolutely, man. Well, TJ, we definitely gonna have you back, my brother, and we gonna dive deep into some other topics, man. Thank you for taking some time out to spend with me, man. I appreciate it, man. You done gave me so much wisdom. Now you see why I call him my elder, because he's full of wisdom, he's full of integrity, he's full of character.
We're all the same, my man.
Oh, I know we are, but at the end of the day, like I said, there's levels.
You're my man all day. You know
what I'm saying? There's levels, man. I appreciate that, man. No, you cool, TJ. Look, you cool, man. Trust me, man. As long as you here, as long as you made it, that's what happened. As long as the information was disseminated and given to the people for them to learn. And
then we're gonna talk about the Palestine and Israel.
Okay.
We're gonna go up to that topic. We're gonna talk about Hamas. We're gonna talk about Hezbollah.
Okay.
There's so many stuff we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Salif Assad of Syria.
Okay.
All the stuff,
Okay.
Different stuff, different topic, good topic,
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
And we're going to talk about why, most African countries are failing.
Got you.
All those things. We're not just going to talk about just, all those things.
I just want to, this the surface.
Yes.
I want to introduce you to my platform, to the world, and then once I bring you back, they have some type of knowledge about you, and then we're gonna dive deep into these topics, man. TJ is a good guy, a man full of wisdom, full of information, man, that he want to disseminate to you guys. So we definitely gonna bring him back.
Thanks, man.
You know what I'm saying? And man, thanks for being here, my brother, man.
You coming tomorrow in the gym?
I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there bright and early, my brother. If you don't see me, I don't see you. So
I'll be there around 10 o'clock tomorrow.
I'm gonna be there, man.
Yeah, around 10 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah, have a blessed night.
Yes.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, my guy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Pleasure's mine, man.
Pleasure's mine.